Good morning and welcome to our Unit 3 of our CAD module, which is the Drawing and Labeling Simple Plan. Before making a floor plan or architectural drawing, a drawing template must be first created to suit the piece in the desired range and style. Meron tayong mga desired range and style na pwedeng iset, katulad ng kanyang limit, grid, snap, unit, and scale command. Okay? Para magkaroon naman tayo ng magandang visualizations sa 2D floor plan natin. Ang 2D floor plan stands for a type of diagram that demonstrates the layout of a property or space from the above. It will often illustrate the walls and room layout along with the pixelations like windows, door, stairs, as well as furnitures. 2D signifies that a floor plan is flat drawing without perspective or depth. The learning outcomes. Upon successful completion of this lesson, you will be able to learn or to apply the limit, grid, snap, unit, and scale command. Matututunan nyo rin gumawa ng title block, pati na mga template, and illustrate the use of a viewport. Okay. Makakagawa rin kayo ng simple floor plan na kung saan pwede nyo itong i-plot sa plotter or sa printer. Ganun din, may convert nyo rin ng mga AutoCAD drawing files nyo katulad ng DWG papunta sa PDF. Now, let us study the different drawing format para makagawa tayo ng magandang template. Una, ang limit. Limit is a property that specifies the size of a drawing area. It is important that the user sets the limit of our drawing beforehand so that the generated drawing will be within the desired range. Limit usually refer to the size of the paper one would like the drawing to be printed on. In engineering and architectural drawing, we usually use the A1, A2, A3, and A4 size of paper. To set the limits, or yung limits default ng ating AutoCAD, sa lower left niya is at 00. Pero sa upper right corner niya, the limit is infinite, or napaka laki. Kaya dapat natin siyang iset kasi kailangan sigurado tayo doon sa size ng paper natin at sa mga drawing na ilalagay natin. Para ma-set natin yung limit natin is let us type limit sa window command window. Okay. Then press enter. Therefore, the specify or the default limit at the lower left corner is at the origin, which is 00. Just press enter to accept the value. Then you'll be asked to specify the upper right corner, and the default is at 12 and 9. If you want to change the paper size to say 28 and 22, just enter the value and press enter. Okay. To see the boundaries of our limit, we can create a rectangle along this limit. Okay. Let us create a rectangle where the first corner is at the origin, and the upper right corner is at the upper right corner limits natin, which is 28 and 22. Okay. Therefore, this is our limit for our paper size 28 and 22. You cannot draw outside this rectangle because it will not be printed on. Only the drawing inside the rectangle will be printed on or will be converted. Madadala nyo sa layout paper natin. Snap. Snap is a command that enables user to move the aperture or in crosshair exactly according to the setting distance horizontally and vertically. This option can be activated by clicking the snap command, this button, or by typing a snap on the keyboard to set the distance. Let us set the distance because the default distance for snap is at 0.5. Therefore, let us change the distance at 0.1. Type snap, then press enter. Okay. Okay. Therefore, you can change the default to 2 or 1. Since it's already 1, okay, just type 1 and press enter. Okay. Therefore, let us test if the snap distance has been applied. Okay. Type line. Okay. Let us draw a line. Notice that the movement of our crosshair is fixed at 1 unit interval distance. This is 1 unit. This is 2 unit interval, 3 unit interval, 4-unit interval, and so on. Every time you move your mouse, the distance is picked at 1 unit. To deactivate the snap command, you can just press this button, okay, and let us test if the snap command is deactivated. Let us draw again a line, okay, pick a first point. You notice that, okay, the distance of a line is at a distance desired by the owner. The grid. Grid is a point visible on the drawing area. Okay. On our screen you can see dots on interval spaces. These are what we call grid. The main functions of the grid is to provide reference for the user of one point to the other. Okay. You can activate or deactivate your grid or turn it off or turn it on by just pressing this symbol. Okay. Therefore, okay, if we press this button, the dots will disappear. If we press this again, the dots will reappear. This is how to use the grid command. Units. Unit is an option for the user to determine the units that are going to be used in the drawing. This option can be set by typing units in the command line, and a drawing units will appear. Okay. Let us type units in the command window. Okay. This is the drawing units windows. You can set your type into decimal, architectural, or engineering. Okay, your precision, you can set it at 4 decimal places, or you can set your units in metric or in English unit of measurement. Okay, let's say let us use millimeters. Okay, the angles is at decimal degree. You can set it at radian or radian or other units you are decide to. Okay, just click OK to accept the units, and all drawings that has been drawn to the screen will be in millimeter, and the angle is in decimal degrees. Space and scale. In AutoCAD, we have two types of drawing space. This one is the model space, and this one is the layout space. The model space is usually used as working space where all the drawing activities takes place. Dito tayo gumagawa ng mga draft ng drawing natin, at kung gusto natin makita yung kanyang paper view, you can switch to the layout space. This is the layout space. How to use the layout space? Okay. Example, let us draw a rectangle inside our model space. Okay. The size of the rectangle is with 2 unit length and 1 unit height. Okay. Therefore, type rectangle or REC for rectangle. Then pick its first corner, and define the length and the height. Okay. This is our 2 by 1 rectangle. To make it sure, let us define the dimension. This is the 2 unit length, and this is the 1 unit length. Okay. This is drawn at the model space. Let us switch to the paper space. This is the paper space. Let us switch the viewport into 2 viewports. Let us type viewports, and let us set it at 2 vertical. Okay. Let us set this corner as the first corner of our viewport, and this corner as the second corner of viewports. Note that we have 2 views for our viewport. You can activate the left side viewport by double clicking, and you notice that you can zoom in and zoom out on this viewport. Okay. If you want to change your activation, okay, just press escape and click this the other side and zoom in and zoom out on the other side. Therefore, the other side of the viewport is activated. Okay. Let's just say we want to show the rectangle at different scale. Okay. say this rectangle, this is to be shown at 1 by 1. Therefore, let us set this at the scale of 1 by 1. Setting it at 1 by 1, okay, let us span to, this is the rectangle drawn at 1 by 1. Okay, let us draw to the other side, okay, and let us set this at 1 by 2. 1 is to 2. Therefore, let us set this at 1 is to 2. Then let us span this. Okay, you notice that two rectangles have the same dimension but different scale. This is at 1 is to 1 and the other one is 1 is to 2. This is how to use the scale and the viewport in our AutoCAD screen, particularly in the layout space. The title block. Title block act like a frame to a drawing. The difference is that title block consists of information needed by the viewer such as the organization's name, project title, sheet number, sheet content, the drain, drawn and approved by, and other information containing in the sheet. Okay. This is the example of a title block commonly used in academic institutions. We have the organizations, the project title, the CAD designer, then the content of the title block, and the sheet number. Okay. Let us draw this title block using AutoCAD. Let us do exercise number 7, making a title block on your page 61 of your module. Okay. We are required to draw a title block for a tracing paper of 24 by 18 inches or 0.6 by 0.45 meter. And we are required to have it on a scale of 1 is to 100. The units is decimal and metric. Okay. First, let us check our units. Type units, then check the units. It should be in uh, metric or in centimeter. Then the units should be decimal and degrees. Okay. Let us click OK to accept. Next is to set our limit. Okay. Type limits, then press enter to accept the default at 00. Then let us define the other corner at 60 and 45. Okay. Therefore, let us define the boundary of our limit by making a rectangle. A rectangle at 00, then 60, 45. Okay. This is our limits for our tracing paper of 0.6 by 0.45 or 60 by 45 centimeter tracing paper. Let me paste the template for this tracing paper. Okay. This is our template for this tracing paper. Okay. The margin at each side is defined at 2 units or 2 centimeter. Therefore, explode muna natin yung rectangle. Let us explode this rectangle. Then, let us offset the sides at a distance 2 centimeter. Okay, this one is 2 centimeter, this one is 2 centimeter, and this is 2 centimeter. While the other one, kung saan natin kiniklip yung ating tracing paper or drawing is to be set at 3 centimeter from this side. Okay. Let us clean the corners by fillet. Repeat fillet. Press enter. So repeat fillet. Press enter to repeat fillet. Okay. Now, for the titles, this is 4 centimeter from the lower lines. Therefore, offset natin ng 4 centimeter this line sa taas so that we can draw the titles. Okay. Then, for the logo, this is 4 centimeters offset by 4 centimeter, this one to this one. Let us cut this one by trim. Okay. Using this as cutting edge and using this as the one to the cut. Okay. This is where we place our logo. Okay. Then, okay, the first offset distance is 15, then 11, then 11, then 11. Therefore, let us offset this one by 15, then offset it again, press enter by 11, okay, press this one, click this one, then click this one, click again, then click again, click again, and click this one. Okay, therefore, okay, this is 15, 11, 11, 11. Then, for the interval, horizontal interval is 1. Let us offset by 1, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. But, okay, the the 4 lines are seen on the second to the last column only. Therefore, let us trim, okay, using this one and this one, our cutting edge. Then let us trim these two. Okay. So that this is similar to this one. Okay. However, let us trim this again, okay, making this as a cutting edge and trimming this one. Okay. Therefore, we have similar format like the sample, and all we need to do is to put the text inside this template. Okay. For this template, okay, or for this block, let us insert the text. Okay, selecting this one and this corner where we insert our text. Okay, therefore, let us type Marinduque State College. Okay. Let us define this, okay, at centered, then define the height at 2, then define the font times New Roman, okay, then 2, then press enter, okay. Therefore, it's too big. Let us um, reduce it by 1.5, then press enter. Okay, it's still too big by just 1, then press enter. 1.0. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, then close the text editor. Okay, to set this one. Okay, let us rearrange the placing of the words. Okay, double click. Okay, then move your cursor before letter S, then press enter. Then click outside. Okay, you can now move it so that it will be centered. Then click this as base point, then move your mouse. Okay, therefore, this is our Marinduque State College on the second column of our template. Okay. Let us put the project title. Okay. Insert text again. Okay. Then project title. Let us change the font style times Roman times New Roman. Then the size, let us increase it by zero point 0.4. Okay. Then move this one to this one. Oops. Move. Okay. Therefore, you can do again text by choosing this corner and this second corner and define that is to residential house. Okay, let us highlight this one to change the style into Times New Roman. Then the height as 0.8. Okay. Then let's center the text. Okay. Let us just move it a little bit so that nakasenter siya rito sa box natin. Okay. To do the other, to label the other box, we can just copy this one. Okay. This one and this one. Then press enter. Then click this corner. Then move it in the other corner. Okay. Then press enter to complete the command. We can edit it. This is CAD Designer. Therefore, to edit this, click this one, then right click, then MText edit. Okay. Then import the new name, CAD Designer. Okay. Then click outside to complete the command. Okay. Then for this one, you can edit it. Okay. Highlight to change the word or text. Place your name. Press enter. Okay, then click outside to complete the command. Okay. Then for this one, this is sheet content. Okay. Therefore, you can copy this one. Then right click. Then click the center of the word to move it this one here, here, and here. Then press enter. Then click it again to edit. Okay, mtext edit. Okay, sheet content. And right click to edit. Okay, floor plan. Then click outside. Then click to select. Then right click and text edit. Then change the text as elevation plan. Then click outside. Then click to select. Right click. Then text edit. Then change the text by date. And click. Okay. Then you can copy it again by selecting copy. Select this one. Then enter. Okay, then click the center of the text, then move it here. Okay. Then you can edit this one by selecting the text, then right click, then mtext edit, then change this to number. Okay. Let us move this to center the text. Okay, move M, then click to select, then enter, then click the center of the text, move it. Then finally, you can place the text or sheet number here. Say, uh, copy this one to this one. Then enter. Then edit this one. Say A1. Okay. Then highlight to change the height to text 0.8. Then click outside. Then move M. Select the object. Enter. Select the center of the text. Then move the text. Place it at the center of the box. Okay. Therefore, this complete our template for title block for exercise number 7. Okay, let us just erase this one, our sample, and focus on our template. Okay, this is our completed template or title block doing our exercise number 7. For your activity, okay, do plate number 3, where you are instructed to make a title block for 8.5 by 11 inches with the following dimensions and content in page 63. Okay. Creating a template or blocking. Alamin naman natin kung paano tayo gumamit ng command na wblock and insert. Ginagamit ito kung gusto nating maglagay ng mga existing drawing sa mga template natin. At usually, nag-create muna tayo ng block, then pag may mga blocks na tayo, ini-insert natin siya sa template na nagawa natin. Okay. Let us define what is wblock. Wblock is a command to create a drawing file from selected objects, drawing files that can be retrieved into any current DW file. While insert is to import a template created using wblock, block, or save. Okay. Let us first open yung pictures na ginawa natin nung nakaraan or yung activity. Let us open the pictures. Okay, this is the pictures or na ginawa nyo nung nakaraang activity. Okay, to switch view from previous one, okay, you can uh, go to the taskbar, then you can click drawing one to switch from the previous one. Or uh, click the taskbar again, then click pictures to show the pictures drawing. Okay. Or you can go to home, then click view, then in view configuration, switch window, you can click drawing 2 to switch. Okay, or switch configuration, then to view pictures, switch to this one. Okay, let us define different blocks for these pictures. Define natin. Nagkanya-kanya siyang block. Okay, first, okay, let us type the command on your window or command window W block or okay. Then, okay, a window will pop up to select object. Okay, let us select this object, door, close it by a rectangle, then press enter. Then, tinatanong tayo kung saan yung base point na paghahawakan natin pag ililipat natin siya sa ibang file. Let us pick a point, and usually yung corner ang kinukuha natin as base point. Okay. If this is okay, we are being asked kung saan natin isa-save yung mga block natin. Okay. Let us create new block for this one. Okay, in our document. Okay, let us create a new folder. Example, blocks. Okay, then the new block, let us uh, have a file name. Since this is door, just door. Okay, then save it. Okay, therefore, save daw siya sa hanapin ulit natin, pinapili yung block na folder, then door yung file name. Okay. Then click OK to save. Okay, meron tayong isang block for door. Okay. Say we need the water closet. Let's say type W block to define block for water closet. Then select object. Then select this one. Press enter. Then base point. Let us select the center of the base for water closet. Then okay, let us pick the save file name. Let us rename this as water closet or WC. Okay, then okay. Say we need the bottom. Therefore W block. Okay, then press enter. Then select object. Okay, click this one. Then press enter. Then base point. Let's pick the midpoint of the base. Then click this one and save this as a bottom. Then okay. Let us switch window. Preview. Then switch window to the template. Okay, let us insert the 3 blocks we have created. Okay. Therefore, just type I for insert. Okay. Press enter. Then you will be asked to browse kung saan mo nilagay yung mga blocks na ginawa mo. Okay. Then, let us browse. Okay. Nilagay natin siya sa document na blocks. Note na meron tayong bathtub, door, and water closet. If we want to place the water closet, just click water closet, then open. Okay. Then, if you don't want to change the scale and the rotation, okay, and the insertion point kung saan mo ilalagay specify yung screen, okay mo lang siya. Okay. Note that this is our water closet na yung size niya ay kung ano yung size ng natin. Okay. Then click para i-place yung block na yan. Okay. Let us repeat insertion, this time door. Okay. Let us browse, door, then open. Let us say we want to change the scale. Okay. Let us scale this, okay, by uniform scale. Specify on screen, or you can uh, specify it here. Okay. Pwede mong gawing 2 kung double yung size. Then okay mo lang siya. Okay. The back definition is redefined. Okay. Then note na mas doble yung size natin for to. Kasi nire-define natin yung kanyang scale. Then click to insert the drawing. Okay. Let us say insert again. Okay, this time the bathtub, browse or the bathtub, open, and you want to specify the scale on the screen. Okay. Therefore, click specify on the screen on uniform scale, then okay. Note that if we click this, okay, the scale is dependent on the movement of your mouse. Okay. You can specify if this is the right size or this is the right size, dependent on how you move your mouse. Okay. If you click this is the final scale size of your background. This is how to use or create template or blocking in a in your uh, drawing. Creating a simple plan. In this set of tutorials, you will learn how to draw your very first set of architectural plans. You will get started by working on floor plan of a simple studio. You will begin with the exterior and interior walls in our plans. You will learn a few tools and tips that will help you quickly and efficiently draw walls that will define each space throughout the plan. Next, you will learn how to quickly draw the doors and windows that will populate your floor, just the plan. Okay. Just follow the step-by-step AutoCAD command para makagawa tayo ng studio plan. Let us first paste the model na gagayahin natin. Okay. Let us paste this here. Okay. Ito yung model na gagayahin natin na nakadefine dito yung details, yung kanyang studio area, yung width of exit hallway, at tinalin yung color ng line na gagamit natin. Since this is cyan, medyo blue to, sa white hindi gaano makikita to. Kaya palitan natin yung screen natin, color ng black. Okay. Therefore, type option or right click sa mouse, option, then change the color into black. Apply and close. Okay, therefore, this is our model and dito tayo magagawa sa kabila. Okay. First is let's define the units and the color. Okay. Therefore, units. Let us define the units to be in meters. Okay. Then, let accept, okay. Then, color. Okay. Color of the line. Let us define its cyan. This is cyan, medyo light blue. Okay. Umpisa tayo ron sa external ng ating studio. which is 6 by 4. Therefore, first command is the rectangle, then pick tayo ng point, then at 6 yung x, then 4 yung y. Okay, medyo maliit pala siya. Okay, kumpara doon sa model natin. Okay. Therefore, next is explode natin. Or just offset. Kasi ang thickness daw ng door natin, external, ay external width ng door natin. Exterior wall is 0.15. Kaya, let us offset this. Offset. Okay, ng 0.15 itong rectangle natin sa loob. Okay, ito na yung exterior walls ng studio natin, which is this one. Okay. Then, next is to fillet or explode. Okay. Explode lang natin. Kasi this is rectangle. Explode. Okay. Itong dalawang rectangle natin. Para ma-edit natin siya. Okay. First is gagawa tayo ng pinto. Dito. Sa part na yan. Okay. Which is this one. The entrance. Okay. Ang distance mula dito sa kanto, papunta dito sa kanto na yan, which is the door jamb offset, yung tawag, is 0.1. Kaya, para ma-define natin siya dito, offset natin ng 0.1 dito sa baba. Para yun yung 0.1 niya. Then, gawa tayo ng line mula dito, perpendicular dito. Okay. Then, erase na natin ito. Enter. Okay. Therefore, kung titingnan natin, ito yung part na yan. Then, yung opening niya, yung entrance natin, is 1.2. Okay. Therefore, punta tayo dito, offset natin ng 1.2 dito sa baba. Saka natin siya i-trim para mabutas yung pinto. Trim. Piliin mo yung dalawa, this point and this point. Then enter. Then piliin mo ito. Therefore, may opening na tayo sa entrance. How about sa exit? Sa exit door ay 0.9 lang yung kanyang opening. Kaya punta tayo rito. Same sa ginawa natin kanina, nag-offset tayo ng 0.1. Okay, para makuha yung door jamb offset. Okay. Then, gumawa tayo ng line. Papunta dito. Dito. Then, in-erase na lang natin to. Then, nag-offset tayo ng 0.9 para sa opening ng door. Offset natin sa taas. Then, trim natin using this line. Pick and enter para magkaroon tayo ng opening sa tinatawag natin exit. Okay. Next is, gagawa tayo ng work area. Sabi rito, yung pinakang hallway natin ay hallway ay 1.2. Okay, mula rito sa gilid, papunta doon ay 1.2. Then, yung ating work area, yung tinatawag na work area natin, ang width niya ay 1.5. Kaya, dito gawa tayo ng hallway. Okay, offset na 1.2. Offset na 1.2 dito. This is our hallway. Then, yung width ng work area natin ay 1.5. Offset ng 1.5. ito, dito. Okay. Kung titingnan natin, yan na yung work area natin. Okay. Kailangan lang natin siyang lagyan ng wall. Okay. Ang kapal daw nito ay 0.1, then 0.1 din dito sa taas. Kaya ang gagawin natin dito is offset natin ng 0.1 dito sa kabila para magkaroon ng thickness, then ito sa taas. Okay. Then saka natin i-play para magkaroon tayo ng mas malinis na kanto. Enter. Ito. Saka ito. Okay. Then tanggalin lang natin yung line na to para mas malinis yung wall natin. Trim. Okay. Piliin mo to. Saka ito. As cutting edge. Then tanggalin mo ito natin. Same dito sa baba. Okay. Trim. Piliin mo to. Saka ito. As cutting edge. Then piliin mo to. Okay. Therefore, ito yung ating visual ng ating studio. Gawin naman natin yung counter. Okay. Dito sa counter, offset natin itong wall ng work area by 0.5. Okay. Dito sa kaliwa, then press enter. Okay. Para magkaroon tayo ng curve dito, ipipilay natin siya with radius. Define the radius R na 0.5 din, katulad ng kanyang width. 0.5. Okay. Then select this line and this line. Okay. Therefore, ito na yung counter ng ating studio. Okay. Next is the windows. Okay. Windows size is 0.6 per panel. Okay. At usually naka-allocate siya sa center ng wall. Okay. Gawa tayo ng line. Hanapin natin yung midpoint nitong line na to. Then, gawa tayo ng line perpendicular to the other side. Okay. Then, offset natin siya ng 0.3. Bakit 0.3? Kasi, para makuha natin yung gitna ng 0.6, kailangan makuha muna natin yung kalahati. Okay. Therefore, offset ng 0.3 ito sa taas at saka sa baba. Okay. Therefore, erase na natin yung nasa gitna para ma-define yung width ng 0.6. Nakagawa tayo ng line mula sa midpoint nito papunta dito to define the window. Okay. On this side, may window rin siya, dalawang panel siya. Kaya gawa tayo ng line mula sa midpoint nito. Midpoint. Yan. Ang perpendicular sa kabila. Then, offset natin siya ng 0.6 kasi dalawang panel. Offset ng 0.6. Okay. Ito sa taas at saka sa baba. Okay. Therefore, saka tayo gumawa ng line doon sa midpoint ng taas hanggang doon sa midpoint ng baba. Okay. Therefore, ito yung windows natin. Okay. Dito, gawa tayo ng openings ng work area natin kasi meron siyang pinto rito. Sabi rito is 0.1 yung door jump offset. Offset ulit tayo ng 0.1 mula dito papunta rito. Then line connecting the offset those perpendicular dito sa wall. Then erase lang natin yung guide natin. Okay. Sabi rito, yung work area natin, ang width niya ay 0.6. Kaya offset ng 0.6 dito, dito. Then i-trim natin using these two vertical lines as cutting line, and this is the line to be trimmed. Therefore, ito yung part ng ating studio. Gawa naman tayo ng pinto. Okay, dito muna tayo sa exit. Okay. To make the door, unahin natin yung panel. Therefore, kuha tayo ng rectangle. Then, pag-pick natin dito sa kanto kung saan natin ilalagay yung hinges o bisagra, i-move lang natin yung mouse natin para magkaroon tayo ng imaginary panel natin. Pero i-define natin yung size. Okay. Usually, ang width ng pinto ay yung width ng opening. Kaya yung X niya rito, since nasa kabilang side siya ng X, nasa negative X axis siya, therefore, kung 0.9 yung opening, negative 0.9 yung width. Kaya i-define natin at negative 0.9. Tapos yung Y ay yung kanyang thickness. Ang thickness natin usually ay 2 inches or 50 millimeter or 0.05 meter. Therefore, 0.05, then press enter. Therefore, ito yung ating door panel. Then, para mapakita yung swing, gagawa tayo ng arc. Okay. Arc. Okay. Dito tayo mag-start ng arc. Then, i-define natin yung center. Then, kunin natin ito, center. Then, gawin natin yung arc hanggang dito. Okay. Therefore, ito yung door panel natin na point tayo. Dito naman sa work area, gawa ulit tayo ng rectangle. Okay. Escape, rectangle. Ito naman yung hinges natin, saan nilalagay yung door panel. Then, move lang natin yung mouse. Therefore, makikita natin yung X natin ay yung width o yung thickness ng door, which is 0.05. Kaya, i-define natin is at negative 0.05. Then, yung Y niya ay yung height ng panel, which is yung opening ng door natin, which is 0.6. Kaya, 0.6 siya. Okay. Okay. Then, enter. Okay. Cancel muna. Medyo ulitin natin. Okay, rectangle. Okay. Choose this as the base ng ating door panel. Then, yung X niya is at negative 0.05. 0.05. Then, comma. Ang height niya is 0.6. Yan. Okay. Nagawa na natin siya ng arc, counterclockwise direction lagi. Therefore, arc, dito tayo mag-start. Then, type C for center. Kunin natin yung center niya rito. Then, i-move lang natin papunta rito para makomplete yung dalawang pinto natin. Okay. For the entrance, ang pinto niya ay sliding door. Kaya panel lang ang gagawin natin. Nagawa tayo ng rectangle. Okay. Then pick a point. Okay. Ang thickness niya is yung 0.05 din. 0.05. Then ang height niya yung opening. Okay. At 0.05, comma, ang height niya ay 1.2. Okay. Then, i-move lang natin para dumikit siya sa opening sa gitna ng pinto. Okay, move. Okay, dito. Then, kunin natin yung midpoint niya. Yun. Okay, then, idikit natin sa kanto. Okay, therefore, this is the opening. Okay. Then, lagyan lang natin ng text. Okay. Sabi dito, ang text natin ay Arial font size 5.2. Therefore, text. Okay. Then, gawa lang tayo ng isa muna. Okay. Click. Ang lagay natin ay entrance. Okay. Check natin yung font, Arial and point 2. Then, press enter. Click lang sa labas, complete. Then, i-move lang natin. Move. Then, pick the basement or the base point of displacement. Then, ilagay lang natin dito. Okay. Then, i-copy natin siya, saka na lang natin i-edit. I-copy natin ito, enter, select ko yung center ng word, then ilagay natin para sa service area, para sa exit, para sa work area, para sa counter. Okay. Then, edit lang natin. Okay. Click, right click, edit. Okay. Then, highlight. Okay. Caps lock, service area. Enter, area. Then, click sa labas, complete. Then, click, right click, edit. Okay. Then, highlight, exit. Then, click sa labas. Then, click, right click, edit. Okay. Then, work area, enter, area. Okay. Then, click, right click, edit. Okay. Okay. Press caps lock para magkaroon tayo ng mga small letter. Counter. Then, click. Then, we can rotate this. Okay. Click, rotate. Click this. Then, click ulit. Then, hanap tayo ng magandang pwesto para naka-perpendicular siya. Okay. Then, move. Dito. Dito. Therefore, this complete our simple studio for our exercise number 8. Okay? Bale, this is the completed drawing natin. Okay? To show your command, para makita kung ginawa niyo talaga lahat yung command, okay, we can show the command na lahat na tinype nyo. Just press F2. Okay? Ito yung mga command. Okay? From the start, nung ginawa niyo yung studio. Okay? Kung kinopy-paste nyo lang yung drawing, makikita ko na wala kayong nilagay na command dito. Kaya madali siyang ma-check kung kayo mismo ang gumawa ng inyong drawing. Okay? Now that we have completed our title block and our studio, let us now use viewport to insert our studio into our title block. Okay. First, let's switch to the studio and change the background color to black by right-clicking your mouse and clicking the option. Okay, then change its color to white. Then apply and okay. Okay, let us change the whole color of the studio to black. Okay, by clicking home, then the object properties to black so that it can be clearly seen. Okay. Now, let us switch from model space to layout space. And you notice that our drawing, which is the studio, has been transferred to a paper. Okay. Now, let us change this one, the background, into black. Okay, so that we can see the space or the working space dun sa paper space natin. Okay. Then, let us remove. Okay. You can activate your paper space by double clicking this one so that you can zoom in, zoom out inside your paper space or your working spaces. Okay. And you can edit your paper space by clicking it outside. Kapag hindi na darken yung background natin, ibig sabihin nasa layout space tayo. Tapos, para mailagay natin yung template natin or yung title block natin, let us remove this paper space or working area natin. Okay? Let us choose this one and press delete. Okay? Then, let us insert our title block. To insert our title block, type I or insert. Okay, then press enter. Okay, then a window will pop up to us. Okay, where you will get your title block. Okay, that is let us browse this one. Then we have a title block that has been created previously. Then open this one. Then be sure that scale specified screen is checked so that we can specify the right size on the screen. Okay, click OK. Then click at any point. Okay, then okay, type 1 for scale factor. Okay, you notice that our title box is too small for our paper, but we can scale it up. Okay, just type scale, then choose the title block. Okay, choose a base point of displacement, usually a corner. Okay, then drag the mouse until you get the desired size. Okay, say this one. Okay, then check it one. This is centered. You can move the title block by typing M to move. Then click your title block, enter, click the center as base point, then move to center your title block. Okay. If the position is already okay for you, okay, you can now insert your viewport. To insert your viewport, type viewport. Okay, then select single. Okay, then okay. Then select the first corner of your title block where you will put your drawing. Then select the other corner. Okay, you will see that our drawing of studio has been incorporated to our title block. Okay, we can scale it down by double clicking the inside, then rolling down your mouse to scale down your drawing. You can move it at the center, then click escape to terminate the command. Okay, we can change the color of this one, okay, to black so that it has the same color as our title block. Okay, this is our studio incorporated into the title block. Okay, we can print it using a plotter or a printer, but the best way to do this is to convert this into a PDF file. Okay, how to convert this into a PDF file? Okay, first you click this icon and search for print. Then after clicking, okay, check the AutoCAD PDF, then okay. Then click to save. Okay. AutoCAD is converting your drawing into a PDF file, and this is your finished product. No, entah. Tak, kamu sama. Pabik. Ang daw. Ang balita. Alam ko dito ang malamig eh.